We in America wonder if our alien ET highway spirit beings will go viral and dimensional. Look at all our tourism sites to visit in America. HWA Route 66 and Alien ET Highway are two most popular. 80% solution now appears for human decision-making like Black Ace's Top Guns. Why? The humanoid sentient intelligent beings are comfortable with the superpowers of our sixth and seventh senses. 3D nature is not all there is now, and we know from the tic-tac chase that we are now accepting UFOs. Do we have enough of our almost 8 billion humanoids on planet Earth to allow the tipping point of trade-off? Kinetic energy and easy entry into the future of 2020. In 2020 we can transition into our evaluations. Out overall energy package of ET in 2020 versus our old standby with Kelly Johnson and Skunk Works State Route 71. Clarence Leonard, Kelly Johnson was an American aeronautical and systems engineer. He is recognized for his contributions to a series of important aircraft designs, most notably the Lockheed U-2 and SR-71 Blackbird. Lead astronomers and jet pilots now share notoriety with space contractors and engineers in our ET paranormal romances. Hypersonics and automation and robotics are going to share the future with our artificial intelligence. USS Cruiser November 10, 2004 noted unidentified flying object. November 14, 2004 a UAP was identified as something like a white tic-tac not of this world. An infrared server in TV mode video had been recorded and the experiences of this event is now shared. This is a simple UAP story with a mysterious difference of opinion as a UFO or unidentified flying object. Also known as a UAP as an unidentified anomalous phenomena. There is no video of the original sighting of two jet pilots talking to one of the controllers. Live ordnance is not carried on training exercises. So an IR missile was all they had. They got a real-world tasking. Two pilots and on what is called a perfect day or clear day unrestricted visibility. Far off the coast of San Diego, California. Hey skipper, do you? What the hell is that? They see at 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock UAP moving left and right. Pilot doing about 300 knots. The tic-tac is watched about 5 minutes. One is 15k feet. And one jet at 20k feet. Female stays up high and male is watching the UAP. 4 trained observers in jets. A female pilot with a male pilot was first responders and had the contact to locate, which was just a blip on a radar screen for over 2 weeks. Pilot David Fravor has come forward to share his story. He shares the tic-tac UAP story of 2004 operation specialists on radars do not see everything. A merge plot is called so 2 pilots per jet were asked to use eyesight. So 4 sets of eyeballs watched but was not recording at the first run. One point the video was taken by one pilot named Chad, and David said, "Dude, get a video." Doppler radar is in search mode and a little green square is sitting in one spot in space, telling radar to stare at the site. The radar is smart enough to share if a signal sent out is being jammed. So it shows strobes on the radar and it is being jammed. Research the video of tic-tac on your own. Commanded the radar and targeting pod stares and he castles over and moved to left instead of radar wants to look at targeting pod. So the system tracks the pixels and the bars in the video as doing vision-based tracking. He goes through narrow, medium, and far away TV mode. Narrow IR mode is medium TV mode and has better zoom ability. Black and white background modes are tried. The video was leaked about 2008-2009. David says he saw it on strangeland.com and was sent on YouTube. So it ends up leaked on YouTube, and David and Matt were pilots and like brothers due to being friends, now retired. Crew was able to tape the tic-tac UAP. It got leaked on a blog article. David and Matt got the article out first as Men in Black and then they became known. Some rumors got shared as a joke about MIB came to talk to the pilots. So, all the commanding officers in the US Navy later are friends. Rumor was started about MIB took the film, but that was a joke was started and the tapes were Chad's. Tapes are classified secret. So the intel officers from CDIC came down and said someone was playing a joke on the CO. David took two 8mm and original as maybe a minute and a half, and what we see is entire video from David and Chad. Space romanticized alien ET space travel. What about the alien ET orbs? Alien ET dimensions. We also discuss orbs. We discuss Bigfoot as a shifter from orbs to disappearing into trees and rocks. So what type of ET changes from solid to vapor to orbs that will fly off into the sky? We are sharing reports collected, but many are actually old, just being revisited due to latest sightings. Many orbs visit hot spots like portals with gravity signatures of energy not of Earth origin. We continue history in our various associations in the past, like Center for UFO Sightings, APRO, NICAP, CUFOS, and MUFON. We also know about TTSA to the Stars Academy, and many are historians and those who have written a lot of books. Some of the ufologists also know some of the cosmologists, paranormal investigators, and alienologists. Some are cryptozoologists, and some are ghost chasers. The scientific community like to separate the facts from fiction. Abductees are now separated from contactees and experiencers who are simply truth seekers. Many of us in spiritual science are approaching this with writers in documentaries versus fiction and nonfiction. Newspapers' clippings have been stored, and many historians are now scanning the old clippings and files on UFOs and our folklife stories. More science is showing that there are exoplanets and even other universes. Internal combustion engines, jet engines, and solid rocket fuel, and we use electromagnetics and new realms of propulsion. People used to joke about Albert Einstein, and we now know about bending light, and we measure light now, and so much has been done in artificial intelligence and general intelligence stories. J. Allen Hynek experienced a life of change, and the ATIP program at the Pentagon, an unofficial official report, was an actual member and was in FOIA exempt. David saw a memo that was signed. How much time to get a FOIA request when those looking cannot find or locate the information reports? The situation reports are usually third-hand inaccuracies. So who's who in the zoo is not easy to investigate, even with the said and or known facts. The military does not trust the media, and they may film for 2 hours and we may see 5 minutes, so clippings and editing happen as well as incompetence. Deep diving and deep curiosity in media does not lend its truth to the journalists assigned to stories that the person assigned may not be interested in personally, so personal bias can and does enter into the stories collected for the news media. Many people have gotten disenchanted with the news media we now have available. We are going to begin sharing people who collect and validate stories while getting the facts. We are sharing our ACE Folklife Historical Society and also our ACO reports with a ACIR collection of facts and affidavits for our UAP associates. We look at eyewitness accounts, and any and all audio and video supplied in a chain of command of evidence.
Cosmos has multiverses. Universe, multiverse, metaverse, xenoverse, omniverse, alphaverse, omegaverse. Quadrants of each universe are patrolled. Space Patrol and Guardians of the Universe share in missions throughout the cosmos. Terra-forming by humanoid sentient intelligent beings. The Supreme High Council is over the universes up to the Omniverse. Alpha-verse and Omega-verse are the higher, and the expansion goes in with our God, which is absolute. Various levels of intelligence have been formed depending on how clusters of humanoids have been seeded throughout all universes. We all now know that nature and nurture are important to all levels of life in the expansion.